Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForge. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. They've got Bruce Brown, Jakob Poeltl out there with Barnes. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Barrett in at small forward. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Randall. Barrett can't hit. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Randall, a screen on Brown. Here's Washington. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
And he sinks the second.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. He can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination. Got to admire how fast Poeltl slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Pass to lights out. Washington, a good look. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Barnes drives in. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Randall, left side. Money from the wing.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Pass to Barnes. Outside Giddey. Barrett passes to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Giddey with it. Over Doncic. And it's Giddey missing. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 3. Brown, a screen on Washington. Blocked! Doncic with it, and it's Giddey picking him up, and the basket is good.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Brown finds Barrett. And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From deep, Giddey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Here's lights out. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside, Brown. Back to Barrett. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And we're starting to see some fire from Barrett. A tremendous sign for this team.
And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Poeltl. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Barnes. And another basket for Toronto.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's lights out. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Barnes passes to Giddey. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Scotty Barnes.
And his three-point shot has been off lately. He's had a hard time getting it dialed in this month compared to earlier on in the season. He just needs to ease up and let those shots come to him instead of trying to force them.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Shoots over Barnes. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Fade away. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
The three from Barnes. And again, Toronto no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's lights out. Defended by Brown. Gafford with a screen on Brown. And the Mavericks, another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Barnes against Randall. Barnes passes to Barrett. Here's Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Green's checked in for the Mavericks. And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, B.A., and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Randall outside. Shoots over Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
Randall, good.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Giddey against Hardaway. Outside Barrett. Giddey with a screen on Jones. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Raptors, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year.
Well, for the Raptors, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Barrett to halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Brown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Bull. Hurdle grabs a miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Brown, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Mavericks making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
That free throw good from Barnes. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Barnes. Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
And Toronto calls time here. Let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Dallas, 4th.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Toronto trailing. Trent with it. Yet to see a basket. Right side Barnes. Over Green. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And Doncic hammers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Barnes in the post. Working on Jones. Barnes passes to Trent. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Jones against Barnes. He buries it from 3. Barnes has got 11.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Randall against Olynyk. Tries the 9-footer. And it's Dallas scoring again.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Dick. Wide open. Lively grabs the miss.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Green, the pass to Randall. Over Trent. And it's Randall that time on the assist from Green. 12 points for him.
For Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Here's Dick. Outside Barnes. Over Jones. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. 8-point game. With some arc, Doncic's shot is good.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Here's Barnes. He's got 11. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Outside, Green. Kicks it to Doncic. Second shot opportunity. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Gary Trent is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Dick. And it's Nwora in at the 4.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added a three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. Giddey passes to Nwora. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Nwora's got his first 2 points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Trent against Hardaway. Pass to Lively. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Dick, the pass to Trent. Left side, Olynyk. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Yep, that one's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Hardaway. Randall inside. And he gets it to go. Randall's got 14 points.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Pass to Giddey. Fires from deep. And the Raptors, another 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Randall, a screen on Giddey. Takes one from 10 feet. Another one falls for Dallas.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
that was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And that one's good. He's got 16.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Giddey passes to Dick. Trent outside. Screen by Olenek. Trent goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Trent's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Hardy. Giddey defends. Here's Randall with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
Outside Olenek. To the inside. Dick. Not going to go that time. Good D by Hardaway. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 5. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Pass to Nora. Lets the 3 fly. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
So both teams making some changes here. Lively passes to Lights Out. Doncic on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Giddey. On target from about 13 feet. Doncic has got 11.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Olenek. This one for 3. Rebounded by Lights Out.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Lively. Here's Lights Out. Giddey defends. Elbow shot. That shot is off. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Now Pirtle. Pass to Giddey. Right at the free throw line, and that's good for 2. He's got 12.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Doncic outside. Doncic, count it.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Giddey against Doncic. Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. Count the basket.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Pass to Lively. Doncic with it. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Giddey finds Barrett. Now Brown. There's a screen. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Giddey's got 17 points.
But the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound by the Raptors. And here's Brown. 14 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Pass to Barrett. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, the defense gets in Barrett's face, so he gets aggressive right back, winning the and-one chance.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. 18 points for him. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Raptors. 4-point game. Toronto calls timeout. Well, Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
We got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Luka Doncic.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
Outside Barrett. Back to Brown. Pass to Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. The open shot, Barnes. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. Stolen by Giddey. And now the Raptors on the break. Barnes against Washington. Right side Giddey. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Picked by Pirtle. Goes up from the top of the key. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 13 now. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul of the game. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Randall comes in for Jones. On defense, the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Kept alive. Down low. 6 to shoot. The 3. Fires in the triple. He has 6.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. That's something that makes a coach smile.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the free throw, no good. Dallas has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Gafford. Washington outside. Now here's Doncic, defended by Brown. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 20 points.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Barrett. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Randall. Second free throw, no good. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Now Giddey, 15 in his last outing. Back to Barnes. For 3, Barrett. Doncic pulls down the board.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Jones against Giddey. Outside Jones. Rebound by the Raptors. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Barrett. 12 points for him. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Luka with the finish.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back after this word.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Well, it's definitely early in the voting process. Some names already come to mind. I will always look forward to seeing who's in the mix.
And not only do we love watching the all-star game, the fans do as well.
So this is messages to all the fellas. Make sure you put on a good show.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've been selfless on offense, setting each other up. The defense couldn't really guess where the ball was going, which is exactly what you want.
Yeah, really strong ball movement so far. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
We've got P.J. Washington, Julius Randle out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's lights out in at the 1. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Doncic punches it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And you see the confidence, not shy at all about rising up from mid-range.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Doncic finds Washington, and Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. Barnes against Randall. Outside, Brown. Outside Barnes from 12 feet. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Gafford against Pirtle. Pass to Doncic. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barnes. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one. Takes a step back. Back to Doncic. Fires from 14. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 26.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." Yeah.
Good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. For the tie. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Washington against Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. And Gafford with the block. Doncic against Giddey. Washington outside. Inside. Here's lights out. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Washington against Barrett. Up top Barnes. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Mavericks with a rebound. Randall's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Doncic on the wing. Giddey defends. For 3, Randall. Toronto grabs the miss. Birtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Giddey passes to Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Up and over Doncic. And that one's long.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's lights out. Guarded by Barrett. Doncic passes to Washington. Here's lights out. Pure from three-point range. Lights out's got 13 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Toronto calls time here. Jones, he's checked in for Washington. And Toronto also making a switch. Trent's checked in. Mavericks on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Ooh, it's stolen away. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those. Right
side Barrett. Over Jones. And there's Barrett on the assist by Brown. He's got 14.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Most teams get a bit worried looking at a road schedule like this one, but they've been really strong on the road. They might be looking forward to getting away from home.
Tries it from the top of the key. Randall can't hit. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Back to Barrett. Over Jones. And that one hits the back iron.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And he gets that one. Randall's got 21 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. It's Barrett on the wing. And it's Barrett again missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Doncic, good.
Yeah, you got to tag Doncic in these corner spots now, or you're going to get punished from there.
Barnes against Randall. Barnes passes to Barrett. Outside, Brown. Back to Pirtle. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Brown with it. Randall's in his pocket. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And both free throws good for Brown. And Toronto calls time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
And the Raptors making a change here. Olynyk's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, number 41,
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Screen by Olynyk. Pass to Brown. Now Olynyk. 4 on the clock. Trent from long range. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Lights out. The pass to Doncic. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 14. Pass to Barrett. Over Jones. Barrett can't hit.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
2 minutes remaining in the
Doncic on the wing.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Brown. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Barnes against Randall. Barnes passes to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Olynyk with a screen on Jones. Barrett into the lane. And the Raptors miss again.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Brown passes to Barnes. Outside Barrett. Trent on the wing. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Trent's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Give him an inch, and he'll take a 3. So dangerous from distance.
And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Gafford.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And he gets the bucket. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Dick. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Olynyk with a screen on Randall. Dick. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 13. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. So for Toronto right now, Josh Giddey out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Dick, then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Nwora in at the power forward position.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Doesn't go for him. Giddey with a defensive effort. Pass to Dick. Fires for 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Lively. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Olynyk. To the inside. Here's Dick. Nails the baby hook.
Shooting through contact, Grady Dick has a compact release that holds up well.
Here's Doncic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That's good from Doncic. For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Giddey passes to Dick. Over Jones. Dick with a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dick. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that one's good. Olynyk.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Doncic with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. And Doncic hammers it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his third foul of the game. The Mavericks making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in for Nora. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Trent outside. To the paint. Here's Giddey. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Doncic. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Outside Jones. Pass to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Raptors have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Doncic against Giddey. Outside, Brown. Back to Giddey. And it's in there. Giddey's got 23 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Doncic on the wing. The 3 from Washington. Pass to Lights Out. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Barrett. Tries the 9-footer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lights Out's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
The Raptors have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Giddey against Doncic. Now here's Giddey. He's closely guarded. 5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. From deep. Washington grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Doncic outside. Pass to Lights Out. There's the triple. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Lights Out. Giddey defends. Pass to Jones. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Lights Out. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Giddey with it. Got a piece of it. And now the Mavs on the run. And the dunk by Gafford.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Lots of tough places to play in this league, Clark. Which team you think has the best home court advantage?
Well, I think a number of teams would fit into that category. The Nuggets, because of the geography and the toughness of the altitude there. But the Knicks, when they're good, there's a hard place to play. Portland, when the Blazers are rolling, is a heck of a home court advantage. Boston, with their history and the great teams they've had in the past and what they've had recently, those are some that come to mind for me.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Pass to O'Neal. The three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Jones against Barrett. Jones with some nice D.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And that one's good. Oh.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Now here's Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Brown with a screen. From deep, Giddey hits a three-pointer. Giddey's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Bull. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a move by Bull, taking the foul but staying focused to finish the play.
Green's checked in for O'Neal, and the league looking to curb how much the top teams can spend. Stricter financial rules now in place, Clark.
Yeah, I like the salary cap. Its theory is good and well-intentioned. I think it does help the small market teams a bit. A lot of teams didn't like how certain West Coast teams were spending, but I still think there's room to give teams the option to exceed limits if they're willing to pay the consequences for doing so.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Raptors. And here is Barrett. Brown, a screen on Jones. Here's Barrett. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Mavericks.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Outside Giddey. Brown, a screen on Green. Kicks it out to Barnes. And fires another three.
For three.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Hardy. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is and at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve, because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Marcus Smart is out there with Kennard. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Here's G. Now the pass to Monk. To the inside. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Monk. Sabonis has got the first points of the night for the Bucks. Well, their pass to Smart. Now Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Here's G, guarded by Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Wants to get it to Butler and does. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here, and what would have happened in free agency.
So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Smart with a screen on Sabonis. Outside for Smart. The three-pointer, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes in there.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Kennard. And here's Jackson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Sabonis finds Markkanen. Back to Sabonis. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. Monk for 3. Aldama with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got 7 points.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Montana, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now here's Smart. Scoreless thus far. And another basket for Memphis.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Passes it to Monk. Inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
And here is Monk. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Smart passes to Butler. Jackson setting the pick here for Butler. Driving in, and it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Here's Giannis. Aldama with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Butler dishes to Jackson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Now Smart. 8 points his last outing. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. Giannis with it. Aldama's there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, Markkanen putting his size to use there. The defense has nothing to do but to foul.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
G passes to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to G. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. G's got 7.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Butler finds Smart. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kennard for 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis dishes to G. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Bogdanovich passes to Montana. Outside, Markkanen. 4 on the clock. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Here's Butler. 5 points in the game. And that time, also a missed shot.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Lopez, he's checked in for Sabonis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jackson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Konchar's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Rose in for Marcus Smart. Konchar finds Rose. Back to Konchar. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Butler in for Conjar.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Markkanen kicks to Bogdanovic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Bogdanovic passes to Giannis. Back to Bogdanovic. And there's the pass to Giannis. Here's G. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hands it from downtown. G's got 12 points in the game.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Pass to Butler. Over Bogdanovic. And Butler gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Clark. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Butler. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. It's blocked. And they get it back. And Clark over to help. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Passes to Kessler. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You got to love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by G. And the Bucks lead by 2.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. And 11 points for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Giannis with another miss. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Here's George. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Brandon Clark is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Butler. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Here's Rose. Got a piece of it. Linari with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Outside, George. Pass to Montana. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Here's Clark. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Bucks shooting so far very efficient. All around. About 55%. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gallinari. Sabonis sets the pick for George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
And the Bucks making a change here. Monk's checked in. Rose dishes to Clark. Monk against Butler. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Jackson with the bounce pass. Rose, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Sabonis. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spots.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Monk against Butler. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at G, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Memphis shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And Kessler, no good on that one. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Shots good from Butler.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, George. It's stolen by Aldama.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Antetokounmpo finds Sabonis. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul. From deep, Giannis. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop it.
And that one's good by Butler.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now here's Giannis. 16 points for him. Outside, George. And another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Butler on the way. Monk defending. Here's Jackson. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Giannis. Oh, what a move! Giannis!
Giannis can shoulder any load. He's doing it here.
Here's the pass to Butler. And they double up Butler. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Kennard in for Santi Aldama. G, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Butler kicks to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
You know, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
Kennard against Monk. Here's Montana, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I like seeing Monk set his teammates up. A part of his game that I think he's got to continue to improve.
For Milwaukee, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw good from G. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Butler passes to Kennard. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
This guy could flat out shoot it. Kennard comfortable anywhere on the floor at any moment.
Monk against Kennard. Here's Montana. Aldama with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Here's G, guarded by Smart. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Kessler's checked in.
43. Walker Kessler.
Butler with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Smart passes to Aldama. 6 to shoot. Outside Butler. Shot from free throw range. G with the rebound. Bucks trail by 7. Right side Bogdanovich. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Timeout called the Bucks.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Marcus Smart. He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Here's Lopez. Still without a basket. And here is Monk. And the Bucks miss again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Connaughton against Butler. Kennard for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Montana, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Butler against Connaughton. Butler passes to Kessler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Kessler's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Connaughton with a screen on Kennard. Here's Monk. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut to just 11 points in the basket from Lopez.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Kennard for 3. That's no good. It's his 2nd miss. He's made 4. Monk dishes to Lopez. From deep, Gallinari sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Gallinari's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. Now a timeout called by Memphis. for some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Lopez. Lowry Marketing comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Pat Connaughton. And so it's Memphis with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Back to Smart. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. Kennard for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. G's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Monk, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
Pass to Kessler. Outside, Smart. Here's Kennard. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Monk dishes to G. That's tipped. They get it back. Monk against Kennard. Here's Montana. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Smart. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
The previous play is under review.
Off in time.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Grizzlies leading by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at Memphis. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And let's move on now to our featured game and talk about a guy who's having a great night, Jimmy Butler.
You know what you're going to get from Jimmy Butler every time he takes the floor? All-out effort and toughness.
Look, he's doing his thing in the first half. He got his fingerprints all over this one.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. They've got Sabonis. G is out there with Malik Monk. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Markkanen in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
defense knows Giannis demands 100% effort, but he's still managing to carve them up.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level. Kennard doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he's efficient.
Monk against Kennard. G, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Left side, Butler. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And the shot is good. G's got 21 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Got that one up quick.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Kennard against Monk. With the drive, over Kennard. That one off the back iron and out. Smart finds Butler. Smart puts the pick in for Butler. Outside for Smart. Off target from three-point range.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
He's feeling it. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Butler against Giannis. Butler. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low, here's Monk. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And now just a 3-point Memphis lead. Now Smart. He has 5. To the middle. Here's Kennard. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Markkanen. The pass to Sabonis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Butler. Back to Smart. Passes it to Kennard. Knocked loose. It's stolen by G. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Butler against Antetokounmpo. And they double up Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Aldama. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Aldama's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
The pass to Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the 3-point shooting.
G kicks to Giannis. Pass to G. Floats it up. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Jackson, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Butler against Monk. Aldama with the ball. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer. Butler drains the three-pointer. Butler's got 26.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
To the inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Jackson has the open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's G, guarded by Smart. Antetokounmpo passes to Sabonis. Monk with a screen on Jackson. Sabonis kicks to Monk. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by G. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Outside Butler. Markkanen against Jackson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Antetokounmpo against Jackson. Giannis, no good.
Well, he usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Butler. Passes it to Aldama. Memphis moving it around. And Memphis with another turnover here. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Santi Aldama.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Smart with the ball for Memphis. Timeout called the Grizzlies. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Rose in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Rose. Hasn't made one yet. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Milwaukee making a switch here. George is checked in. G dishes to Giannis. Sabonis' screen on Jackson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points in just the second half. Outside Rose. Outside Jackson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 16.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a goal.
Outside Jackson. Yes! And the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Bogdanovich comes in for Markkanen. Bogdanovich with a screen on Rose. And there it is for him. G's got 23 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Rose, and it's blocked. Bogdanovich inside, working on Rose.
And you look at Bogdanovich, the Serbian sharpshooter. so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down. But it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Outside Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Jackson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Jackson's got 19 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the shot goes in. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. G's got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:07 left in the third quarter. From 17 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Rose. Outside Jackson. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Rose can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Rose. No scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb. Rose has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, they've got Jimmy Butler. Walker Kessler is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Rose, and it's Jackson in at the 3.
Now the combo of strength and quickness from Butler, that's going to help him on the inside.
George finds Monk. Inside, Lopez. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson looking it over. Butler passes to Rose. Butler against Monk.
Screen.
Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Monk dishes to George. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Clark. Lopez kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Jackson. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Lopez. Lopez has got his 3rd assist on the night. Monk against Butler. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
On the wing, Giannis. Back to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Pass to to Kessler. Outside, Butler shoots the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. With the shot, George with no one around. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. George has got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee. Rose surveying the D. Butler against Monk. Outside for Jackson. Here's Rose. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the pass to Monk. And the three off target.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Butler passes to Rose. Butler on the way. Monk defending. And the call will be on Keontae George. That's his first foul. Markkanen, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Smart's checked in for Memphis. So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 5. Monk against Butler. Clock at 4. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Giannis against Smart. And George kicks to Lopez. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's one of those indicators that as a 5-man that can stretch out and shoot the 3, there aren't many people that can challenge that shot.
Pass to Jackson. Butler deciding where to go with it. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by Memphis.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
George passes to Markkanen. On the wing, Giannis. Second chance effort. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Butler with the ball. Outguarded by Monk. And the dunk by Jackson.
This guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
And the Bucks with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Lopez. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And G's subbed in for George. And yes, it's good. And the Bucks lead by 7.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Clark, a screen on Monk. And that one's good by Clark.
Time and time again, Butler just making the right play.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Markkanen. Outside, Bogdanovic. Out left to the wing. Outside, Markkanen. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. G passes to Monk. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Memphis also making some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Santi Aldama comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Kennard in for Jackson. Sabonis, the pass to Markkanen. Here's Bogdanovic. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
There's a screen by Aldama. And they double up Butler. Now Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Aldama. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Markkanen finds Bogdanovic. And here's Giannis. Pass to Markkanen. Over Kennard. That misses off the backboard.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it goes down 2 points. Timeout called the Bucks.
Milwaukee timeout.
The Bucks making a change here. Punk's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. And start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Left side, Sabonis. G passes to Monk. Sabonis' screen on Kennard. Here's Monk. Sinks that one from the post. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And good that time.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Antetokounmpo passes to Sabonis. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Giannis against Butler. Jackson a screen on Antetokounmpo. Down low. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Giannis inside. Defended by Butler. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. It's deflected. Kennard against Monk. The pass to Smart. To the paint. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Over Butler. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Back to Monk. A three-pointer is right on target. Monk's got 7 points for the quarter.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Jackson. No good that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Giannis dishes to G. 17-foot shot on the way.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Jackson. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Bucks leading by 5. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by G. G's got 27.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside Jackson takes the 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
That's passing it around. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Monk against Kennard. From outside the arc. And that one's good by G. G's got 30 points.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Butler kicks to Kennard. And a miss there on the triple. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Giannis passes to Montana. Back to Giannis. Passes it to Montana. Giannis outside. Clock at 6. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.